Hello and welcome to this full free course in Blender where we'll create a simple yet powerful 2D face rig that you can wrap around your 3D characters. In this lesson we'll build the face armature. You learn how to set up the form and control bones, color code them for clarity, establish proper parenting and mirror everything with Symmetrize. If you like the block themes I use in my videos, you can get one for free or the 6 theme pack for a small fee. You can also support my free content by picking up the premium course version, more in-depth, beginner-friendly with downloadable materials, or buy the eyes, mouth and nose rigs separately for a small fee. Find the links in the description. Now we go back to the layouts and we start creating our armature. Let's first change the name of the face from plain, double click to face. Change the name of the sphere to head, enter. Then go here, Shift A, and add an armature single bone. You see that it wasn't created in the center, and that's because somehow by mistake I moved the 3D cursor. So let's delete this bone again, X, delete selected objects, yes. And then do Shift S to change the 3D cursor's location to world origin. And now it's in the center of the world, and again Shift A, armature single bone. And I don't know, let's do 1 on the keyboard on the numpad. I wonder why Blender creates these huge bones. 1 meter high bone. What is this? Is this a dinosaur bone? So anyways, with the bone selected, we do tab to go to edit mode. We select this ball and do Z to move it on the Z axis and resize this bone. Now let's go to camera view 0, zoom in, and again with this ball selected, Z and move it like this. Then select the center of the bone, Z and move it up. Here I think it's good. Now we rename it, F2, name it eyes dot irises, enter. Now we duplicate this bone. I don't like the empties looking like this. I think it's better to do 1 for front view and zoom in. Maybe hide the camera. Maybe also hide the head. Let's go to object mode, tab. Let's select the face, bring this up. Select modifiers and disable the subdivision modifiers so we can see all the corners. Nice, let's hide this menu and let's select our armature again and let's rename it to face rig, enter, and then tab to edit mode. If you want to see all your corners more clearly, you can go here to wireframe shading. We are still in front view. You can select this bone again, duplicate it, put it here. I want to flip it. I can select this ball and do Z and move it here like this. Then I will duplicate this one again. I think it's better to see the eyes. So with this selected, we do R to rotate, Y to rotate on the Y axis, the one facing front to back. Type in 90 in the numpad for 90 degrees. No, I think let's do escape. Again, R, type in -90, enter. Let's move this guy here. This one will be to resize the pupils. So G here, X to move it on the Z axis and resize this bone. Now I want to duplicate this one again, put it on this corner. This one will move this corner of the eye. I forgot to disable the form for some bones. So we select the bone here and you can disable the form from here. This one will deform the mesh, so we will keep the form, but these ones will not. So we will disable the form here, disable here, and disable here. I think I will disable it here too, so that I don't get confused later. When we finish, I will add the form back to the bones that need that. So again, I will duplicate this guy. This time R, Y for Y axis, type in 90, yes, and put it in this corner. Then select this ball and do G, X and like this. Then I will add another bone, Shift P, duplicate, put it here. This one will deform the eyes from here and from here, and this one will deform the eye from this corner. Then again duplicate, put one here on this empty. This one will close the eye, and then I think these are all the bones for the eye. Then we need some for the eyebrow. Shift D, this one will be for changing the shape of the eyebrow. GX, make it a little bit smaller, and then Shift D, and this one will be responsible for moving the eyebrow. So this ball Z and move it like this. So this one also will need Deform. And then we will do the nose. So let's duplicate this guy and move it here. Yeah, this one, let's put it here to change the rotation of the bone. Select this ball G, Z and resize it. Then I will get this guy, Shift D and put it here. This one will be for the flare, G here, and X, yeah, to move it on the X axis. And then I will create some root bones. So root bones will be the parents of other bones so that they can move a bunch of bones. For example, a root for both eyes, and then a root for one eye. And then we need a root for the nose and a root for the mouth to move all the bones of the mouth. And then we need another root to move the whole face. So let's get this guy duplicated, then Z to move it here to keep it on the center. And this one will be the root of the eyes. Let's do 3 on the keyboard to move sideways, then select this ball and move it like this. And then if you want it to be perfectly horizontal, you can do N and check the Z. So the head, I think, is this one, and the tail of the bone is this one. So this shows you the Z location of the head and the tail of the bone. So I'll copy the Z of the head, Control C, to the Z of the tail, Control V and enter. And we should see the tail ball move. Enter. Yes, this one moved slightly and now the bone is perfectly horizontal. Let's do 1 to check. I want to make it bigger. So back to 3 and select this ball and do G, Y to move on the Y axis and like this. Very nice. 1 again. So select from the square, not from the circle, and then Shift D to duplicate and create a root for the left eye. Let's put it here. Then again select the square, Shift D and Z to keep it centered and move it here for the nose. This is the root bone of the nose. And then Shift middle mouse button with this selected. Let's do also Shift D, again Z and move it here. This will be the root for the mouth. And then again Shift D, Z and move it here. This will be the root bone of the face. Let's do 3 and let's make the face root bone bigger. So G, Y and like this. 1 again. Let's select this one, Shift T, Z and move it here to the inside corner of the mouth. Let's do N to hide this menu. Shift D again, Z, move it here, select this corner, or maybe I want to keep the same size, so I will just flip it with R, Y, 180, enter, then G, Z again and move it to this corner. Let's maybe go to wireframe to see corners clearly. G, Z and move it here. Now we create more bones for these corners. So with this one, Shift T, R, Y, 90, move it here. Again Shift T, again Shift T. Then more bones for the upper and lower teeth and the tongue. So Shift T again. Maybe make it smaller. Select the ball G, X like this. Then again Shift T to here and Shift D to here. I think these are all the bones that we need. Now let's start renaming bones. But first let's go here under Object Data Properties, go to Viewport Display and choose Names so that we can see all our names. And everything is names like eyes, irises, and this one is the only one that has a proper name. So let's select this one, F2 eyes pupil, eyes.pupil.l, enter. This one will be F2 eyes.iris.l. This one will be F2 eyes.n.l. And this one will be eyes.out.l. This one will be F2 eyes.mid.l. And this one will be F2 eyes.close.l. This one F2 brow.shape.l. And this one F2 brow.l simply. Then this one for turning the nose, let's do F2 nose.turn. Then F2 nose.root. And this one F2 nose.flare. And yeah, that's it. I think we forgot this one. the root of the eyes, F2 eyes dot root, and this one too, F2 eyes dot roots dot left. Then with the mouth, so this one, F2 mouth dot top, enter. This one, F2 mouth dot top dot L. This one, mouth dot L. This one, F2 mouth dot spot for bottom, enter. And this one, F2 mouth dot bot dot L for left. This one, mouth dot teeth dot top, and this one, mouth dot teeth dot bot. This one, mouth dot tongue. Enter. Yeah, I guess we did everything except the roots again. So this one will be mouth dot roots, and this one face dot root. And yes, so now let's detect and set the deform bones. So the deform bones will be the bones that will be able to move the mesh using vertex groups. So this one, the brow bone, let's go here under bone properties, enable deform, and then we have the eyes mid that will control these upper and lower vertices, deform, this one too, this one. Then for the nose, we will use the root bone to move the entire nose. No need to create a separate bone just to deform the nose. And then we have this one to control this corner, deform, this one for this corner, this one, this one, this one. And these ones are just to control these empties and move the texture of the teeth and the tongue. So none of the other bones are deform bones. Okay, now I want to add some colors. I will add a blue color to the root bones. Select the first one, shift select the second one, shift select again, and then we will go, I think, under viewport display, and under bone color, you go here, you choose a color. I will do blue, and then you do Alt before you click on the color so that you can change all 4 bones. So Alt and click, and we have blue bones. Now I will also select the deform bones. So this one, shift select this one, this one, this one. Let's select the root bone of the nose too. Then this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Nice. And then again, default colors. Let's choose green, Alt and left click. Then we select these guys. So first one, and then shift select, shift select, shift select, shift select, shift select, shift select, and shift select all these 3, and then we go here again, and I want to choose yellow, Alt left click, and we have this. So this will make it easier for us to locate the bones that we need to manipulate. And then we need to do some parenting, because the root bones need to be the parents of other bones. So for the eyes roots left, it will be the parents of all the left eye and the left brow too. So let's try to do box select of all these bones, and also shift select this other bone, and then shift select lastly the roots needs to be selected last, and then you do Control P for parenting and make parents and keep offsets. And now you see these lines going through the root bone. Then I need to parent this left root to the eyes roots so that this one can move both eyes. So you just select this one first, and then shift select this one last, and then again Control P, make parents and keep offsets. Then we do the same with the nose. So we select this one, shift select this one. Lastly, we select the root bone, Control P, parent and keep offset. And let's try to select this one and move it, G, and you see that we have this line here. So escape. Then we do the same for the mouth. Let's try to select these, and then shift select this one, shift select this one, shift select the mouth root, and Control P, make parents and keep offset. See, this one is in the center, so you can see that dashed line. We try to move it, G, yes, and then escape. And yes, now we select all the root bones except this one and parent them to the face root. So select, shift select, shift select, and finally shift select and Control P, make parent and keep offset. Now if you go to pose modes by doing, I think, Control Tab, choose pose modes, and then from now on you just do Control Tab to go from object mode to pose mode. So in pose mode you can select the face root and try to move, and everything moved. Mouth roots, move it, and only the mouth bones move. Nose roots, same, escape. Eye roots, left, it moves the bones of the eye, and eyes roots, it moves this eye and the other eye that we didn't create the bones for yet. And you see that it doesn't move this bone, so we forgot to parent this one. So let's go to edit mode, tab. Again, with these two selected, Control P and make parent and keep offsets. Now back to pose mode, tab, and try to move the eyes root again. Yes, now it works fine. So back to edit mode, and now you can select all your bones. Do A to select everything, and then right click and do Symmetrize, and all the bones that have a .L in the end will be mirrored to the right, and the L will be turned into R. So we left click Symmetrize, and now we did it. You can now go here and maybe disable show names because they are distracting, and voila. Now you can go back here. We can also select our face, and I think we should disable lock object modes. So select the face and enable our subdivision modifier again. Maybe display the head again. And yeah, we have our bones. Here in object mods, they don't have those colors, but tab to edit mode, yeah, they have these colors.